everyone, welcome to the channel and to your full moon in Cancer tarot reading. This is going to be for the air signs Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So, air signs. This particular full moon transit is going to be highly significant across the board. I mean, with it being in the sign of Cancer, the moon is after all Cancer's ruler. It's really going to force us to sit with our emotions and to reevaluate how we truly feel about certain situations that we've been navigating, what may be lying in our unconscious that's still having a profound effect on our emotional stability, and whatever else may need releasing at this time. So we're going to take a look and see what the key themes are going to be for you over the next couple of weeks, because bearing in mind, it's not an event that just affects one day or just a couple of days, but it's going to have a profound impact over the next couple of weeks. So, taking a look at the oracle messages from the quantum, you have hidden motivations in reverse. So I feel like this is about expressing one's desires, expressing your highest hopes, your wishes. This is something that you've been keeping very close to the chest for a long time, but now you feel it is time to express what it is that you want. I think that it's almost bursting out of your chest. You're wanting to relay this information to someone or perhaps a group of people. There's some knowledge that you want to share. There's something you want to bring to at least one person's awareness. And it has something to do with your highest hopes, your biggest wishes, okay? This is a deep desire that you have for something. This is going to vary from person to person. Maybe we'll see a bit more as we go into the tarot as to what this could be specifically for you, but it is going to vary, of course. It is a general reading, so don't fixate too much on it if it's not specifically your circumstances. We'll just see what it could be. But the key thing here is that now you're wanting to express yourself, you're wanting to vocalize, share a vision with someone here. Interesting. So from the Moonology deck, you have luck is on your side. New moon is Sagittarius. Okay, so this is an interesting energy. You could have Sagittarius in your chart or be connected to one. It doesn't matter if neither applies. This is just the energy. So with luck is on your side, I feel like you're being called to action. Okay, this is a very positive omen that if there's something you want, you need to go after it wholeheartedly. You can't half-ass this on any level, otherwise it's going to fall flat on its face. So whatever this is that you want, whatever you feel like you need to express that is in alignment with your wishes, your manifestations, you need to align with it in some shape or form, whether it's energetically, through your words, through your actions. It's probably a combination of all the above, right? So whatever you perhaps haven't done yet, in order to put yourself in the best possible position to manifest it, that's what you're being called to do at this moment in time, because the energy is present for it to materialize in the 3D in some shape or form. And again, I'm going to highlight that, in some shape or form. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to materialize exactly as you envisioned it, but the energy is present for it to become tangible, okay? Awesome. And then from the Angelarium, you have Liliel, Angel of Night, which is awesome. This is one of my favorite cards from this oracle deck. The Angelarium is a gorgeous deck anyway, but this card is one of my favorites. It is very Cancerian energy with the moon present, right? So this is about, again, the unconscious. This is about bringing your deepest wishes, your deepest desires to light, illuminating the truth, illuminating your thoughts, your feelings, how you truly feel about a situation, how you truly feel about the concept of something, right? This could even be about expressing your feelings towards someone, but this is about dreams in general. That whilst, yes, during the day, we can bask in the sunlight, we can enjoy its warmth, it's easy to have positive feelings invoked by the sun, by everything being very present and on the surface, but the night, that which lies hidden, that which lies behind the veil, is equally as important, because actually, if anything, it may even be more important, because that's where you'll find a lot of truth being hidden. That's where you'll get to the heart of the matter, the source of the true intent behind actions, words, behaviors, beliefs. And at the core of that is feeling. At the core of that is, again, desire. I feel like that's being highlighted very strongly for you air signs at this time. So Lilio's energy is very, very key for you, right, with this full moon transit. It's about being very open and honest, first of all, with yourself about what it is you want most, and then doing what is necessary to align to it and expressing that in some shape or form, whether that's through your actions, your words, through something you create, right? Cool. All right, so let's continue and see what else we can find out from the tarot here. But I feel like these messages are very clear so far. It's all kind of singing from the same hymn sheet, as it were. So we have the Six of Swords, the Judgment card, interestingly. That's more Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy. So that could mean something for you. What else? The Emperor in reverse, Aries. Okay, strong fire energy coming in for you guys. Some of you guys could have strong fire placements. Okay, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Okay. That's very, very clear also. I like it when messages come out very clearly. And you've got two major arcana at the center of the spread and a major arcana at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is significant. This is something that is aligned to your vision. This is a bigger picture reading, okay, for sure. This is not about just, you know, some aspect of your day-to-day. This is about something that is aligned to your life path, okay, to the journey. With the Six of Swords, the Judgment, this is about you making a conscious choice to release something, to make a final decision, okay? You're choosing to leave something behind. It looks like it's, you know, even a thought process, a way of doing things, a way of communicating, all right? I think you realize that perhaps something you were doing, either your actions, your words, or your way of expression, wasn't aligned to the vision, okay? It was coming from a more low vibrational energy. So you realize, okay, if I want to manifest something that's very high vibrational, I need to operate from that space. And that doesn't mean you have to have done something necessarily terrible. It could be simply as, you know, keep expressing insecurities or limiting beliefs, or speaking from a place of lack, or constantly reaffirming that something isn't going to happen, or pushing something away even though you actually want that thing. So it can be something like that. It doesn't have to be something really you know, toxic in you know, in terms of the behavioral sense, but it could be something as simple as that. But realizing that that is low vibrational, and choosing to change your approach, change your mindset, change how you address this whole situation, right? You're choosing to elevate, you're choosing to ascend out of this lower vibrational energy, right? You've made a conscious decision to choose the higher path, which is awesome, okay? So definitely cutting ties with anything that kept you in the dark, okay? Kept you stuck in possibly karmic cycles, in, you know, responses, or going to responses that you know isn't going to give you a positive outcome. So instead of repeating patterns, which is the key theme I feel, you're choosing to release them, okay? There's a pattern, there's a cycle you are breaking at this time. With the Emperor being in reverse, that's Aries energy, divine masculine personified to the Seven of Cups, there may have been a lack of action, a lack of self-belief, confidence in the pursuit of something that you know was for you, or is for you, or you feel is the only option that really is aligned to what you feel is tied into this vision. So there's something specific. This is a specific situation, a specific connection, right? A person, an environment, an opportunity that you just intuitively know is for you, right? There's no doubt in your mind at this point, but even though you may have known that for some time, you were not taking action. You were not operating from your divine masculine energy, right? If this was in the upright, this would show me that you are, you're being very objective about it, and you're taking all of the necessary steps to make it happen. But with the Emperor being in reverse, that wasn't happening, okay? It's actually the opposite, almost a self-sabotatory energy. So instead of going towards it, you were pushing it away, right? Because maybe you didn't feel confident enough to pursue it, maybe you didn't feel ready, maybe you felt like there was missing information, or simply that there was a fear of admitting that there was something that you truly wanted, admitting that this meant the world to you. So if you can't even admit that to yourself, how can you go out there and pursue it, right? You're not going to bring it to light in that way. So that's what I'm seeing. But that is changing. That has changed. Amazing. So let's see what else we can find out here. I really don't feel like this reading is going to be particularly long, because the messages are just coming in so clear. Like, it's ridiculous. And again, this is going to vary from person to person, which is why I feel like it's not going too specific about what this is. Because again, what this dream is, it's going to be varying from person to person. So this isn't a very, specific reading, which is good, because that means this is supposed to resonate with, a larger group of you, and that many of you can apply this, okay, to your circumstances. So that's actually more beneficial for more of you. So let's see what else we can find out. Because when it gets really specific, it's only going to apply to so many people, right? Okay, let's see what we got. The Death card. Scorpio energy. Strong Scorpio and Sagittarius in this reading. The Nine of Wands. Fire energy. Look at that. The Goddess. Taurus, Libra energies. We've got the Emperor to the Empress. Amazing. Okay, Book of Shadows at the bottom of the deck. That is the Hierophant. My gosh, so this situation, whatever this is transforming. I feel like your divine feminine aspect has really come online in a profound way. There may also be a connection here between counterparts, okay, where the feminine has been the one, okay, has been the option, the person, right, the connection, the stable factor in this whole situation. But the masculine energy, as we can see, has been offline, okay? So it's possible that the masculine in this connection, could be you, could be them, whoever is embodying that energy within the connection, it's not about gender, was offline, wasn't recognizing this for what it was, or did not want to recognize this connection for what it was, because of the emotions that it triggered, and there was fear attached to that. But that fear is being released, okay? Someone is addressing this fear now and choosing to come away from the mental strife and anxiety of the situation, and just coming to a place of acceptance, acknowledgement, and embracing it. That's the change. So this could be the masculine energy, okay? With the Death card, that is a transformative energy. So again, another major arcana. It's insane. So this is a huge transformation, a huge shift. Someone has changed here significantly, right? I feel like your perception of this situation is changing significantly. I do still see some hesitancy. I still see someone being quite guarded. Someone, the masculine here, right, is defending themselves at all costs. Not defending themselves against the feminine, but trying to protect their ego at all costs is what I want to say, okay? Yes, they are now coming forward. Yes, they are not in the best shape because, they've essentially let their fear beat them down for so long. But now they're addressing that, okay? It's not been an easy process with this masculine. It took a hell of a lot to be able to come forward, but they're doing it now. They are doing it now. And that is transforming this whole situation. So if this is about a divine counterpart, this person is coming to a place of acceptance and understanding that if they want this to happen, if they want to manifest the vision, they need to start taking action. So that's what this masculine is doing. They're preparing to come forward and express something about their true intentions and wishes towards the feminine, which I feel is high levels of commitment with the Hierophant here. Where there is not a love situation unfolding here, I feel like this is about self-love and healing. This is self-mastery, elevation. This is reaching the next level in spiritual evolution. This is the ascension process in a nutshell. Someone decided to stop running from themselves and start embracing both aspects of self, so they can be unified, so it can be balanced, and so that person, rather than operating from fear, ego, and insecurity, this person can now operate from a place of stability, grounding, nurturing, assertion, and confidence. And that's what we're seeing here. So this is awesome, okay? Massive change going on here. So this could be you or the person you're connected to, right? Where this is not a love situation, this is about the changes that are happening within yourself. So let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Someone's been on a journey with this. Okay, there's 2 cards come out together. So I feel like I need to kind of put them like this. 2 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so this is clear as day to me. Look at that. That is the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Someone is manifesting like crazy, manifesting the vision, okay? Because someone's come to the place of acceptance. They're like, well, it's never going to happen if I don't even accept that this is what I want. So that's what this person is doing. I feel like you are doing that as well, okay? Even if this is someone you're connected to, this is about your energy. So you're also coming to this place of acceptance. Maybe you were both mirroring each other on that level. But I feel like you had to emotionally detach from the situation in order for this transformation to take place. I feel like you really had to do the inner work. And that did mean, first of all, detaching from this person's energy, detaching from the emotions that were triggered in the situation, and really taking time out to sit with oneself, you know, maybe communicate with the divine, with the ancestors, and get to the root of your fears, get to the root of your true feelings about the situation, about a person, about your vision, right, whatever this is. And now that it's starting to make sense, now that it's starting to clear up and you're starting to see the truth of the situation, I think you're realizing that this process is part of a bigger process at play here. You are leaving one timeline behind and moving towards the new, okay? And you're realizing that even though there are aspects of this that were very painful, it was all for your highest good. It was to help you get to this point of self-realization, of self-actualization, and evolution. And that's what's playing out at this time. I do feel like for some, okay, whoever was in the divine feminine in a connection here, a significant soul level connection that's still very much present, whether you're in communication or together or not, I feel like the masculine was rejecting this divine feminine because of the fear, possibly of commitment, but I feel like it goes beyond that, because I feel like the masculine knows that once they take this step towards this path, there is no going back. Once the masculine chooses, you know, the other wand and releases the one that's been, because if you think of the tarot if you think about the Rider-Waite deck, right, we see a male that has one wand chained to the wall and another one that he's holding with the world in the other hand. So again, this is about focusing on embracing the new timeline, but still being attached to the old and needing to decide, are you going to release the old paradigm so you can move forward and focus on the new, or are you going to remain attached to the past? But he is looking forward. So I feel like that is the thing. The masculine realized that you cannot stay chained to your past if you want to move towards a future energy, if you want to see profound changes, right? Bearing in mind, the wand that he's holding is the Ace of Wands. So that is a powerful new beginning. And that does mean surrendering the past. But the masculine was rejecting this. Okay, they weren't ready to surrender the past, but that is now changing. We can see that. Where this is just about yourself, I feel like you found yourself at this crossroads of being stuck between two worlds, between, you know, the future version of yourself and the past version of yourself, your future timeline and your past timeline, a new connection and the old connection, a new creative endeavor, an old endeavor, you know, things of that nature. I feel like you were seeing that across the board, not just in terms of your love life, but on every level. But part of you was rejecting that, whether you realized it or not. That's what you were doing. Not anymore. Now you're in the magician energy. You've surrendered the devil energy. You've freed yourself, okay? You've surrendered the wand of the past timeline. You've freed yourself from anything that stops you from being in your higher vibration, from attracting this newness. And now you're actively, proactively manifesting these changes. You have everything you need to change and transform your life. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're carrying this energy of the magician. So this is insane. Okay, last card, please. Yeah, 9 of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of fear still. We have 2 9s as well. Smack bang in the center. So it's like, yeah, oh my gosh, look at that 10 of Pentacles. Everything you could ever hope for lies beyond your fears. So this is it. It's like, even though there's still hesitancy, even though there is still that underlying need to protect one's ego, to protect one's identity in some shape or form, even though you know that your identity is transforming, it is triggering some hesitancy and some anxiety. But you're still doing it because the devil's in reverse, okay? Because you know that on the other side of your fears lies your abundance, okay? Everything you could ever hope for. So it's like feeling the fear, doing it anyway, and not being suppressed by it, not succumbing to your fears. So it's like, you know that everything you ever wanted lies beyond, and you're feeling it. You're feeling this energy. You know that it's coming in. You are manifesting it, like I said, right? This is something you were proactively manifesting. So you're making the choice to move forward, okay? Right now you may be strategizing. You may be considering having a heartfelt conversation with someone. That could be possible. If not, you're just planning and preparing yourself because you know this is coming up and it's big. This new cycle that's starting for you, it's kicking off now, is big. So a lot of preparation at hand, a lot of self-acceptance, a lot of acceptance of your true desires. And I do feel like for some of you, if you are connected to someone, there is a conversation that's going to take place in the near future. So this is an insane reading for you guys, but I hope that it does bring some clarity and it helps you navigate these energies that are coming through, because it is very profound, very positive and very transformative. So thank you so much for checking this out. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any of the readings that will be coming up on the channel in the future. The air signs, honestly, it looks like you're on the right trajectory, so just keep going. Just be mindful of when, you know, the negative thoughts creep in, the fears start to take hold. You know, acknowledge them, don't give power to it, keep moving anyway. Because I'm telling you, everything you ever wanted lies beyond your fear, okay? So wishing you the best of luck in your new cycle, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.